Hey everybody, welcome to Rob Squad and the Creators. As always, we are so pumped up to be in studio with these amazing guests. And we have, I would say, a best friend of the channel returning today. But before we get there, let us introduce ourselves. You are here as always with your boy Jay.
Hey y'all, you're also here with your girl Amber, and the king is Elvis, and Elvis is the king. After 22 reactions to his universe of hits, our friend and music expert Tim Sommer suggested we go off the beat path and react to some more songs by Mr. Presley. Tim, so good to see you and welcome back.
Thank you so much, Jay and Amber, and it is such a pleasure to be here, and thank you to you, and thank you to all of your followers who've been so kind to me as we've enjoyed this voyage looking into music. And I am so excited to talk about Elvis Aaron Presley. Because I'm one of those people who's a really, really big Elvis Presley fan. And I'll tell you something about Elvis. He is indisputably one of the giant names of 20th century music, culture, and history. And his legacy is so vast, so complicated, so obscured by caricature and cartoon and TV shows and movies and onstage portrayals and impersonators that, well, he's become a cartoon. He's He's become a myth. And we forget that he is a man, and the myth doesn't really matter. What matters about Elvis Presley is his voice, that incredible voice, and his incredible skills as a performer. And by looking at some of his slightly less famous songs, we get a chance to appreciate that voice and to appreciate his greatest skill. Elvis Presley was a singer, a magical singer, a magical performer, and a magical interpreter of other people's material. We may never, ever again, with the possible exception, I'd say, of, say, Frank Sinatra.
More than this, I did it my way.
Ever hear anyone who interpreted other people's material so well and made it sound like it was coming from their heart?
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to listen to today.
Speaking of that, in the Ghetto, I'll say he made it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's probably my favorite
example.
That's probably my favorite Elvis song.
As a snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
Just because of the way that he makes you feel and the way that he portrayed it, and that's probably my favorite vocal arrangement and vocal song by Elvis for sure.
And does it even matter that he didn't write it? He sings it as if he did. He sings it as if he means every word. Yeah. So that's why it's good today to examine some of the songs we don't hear on the radio every day, some of the songs that some of the people know. You hear them sometimes, you hear them on Elvis radio on Sirius, but they're not necessarily the most famous Elvis songs. And that's why we're going to start today with a song called Polk Salad Annie. And I know you've done Polk Salad Annie before. You did it in the original version recorded by Tony Joe White in 1968.
Polk Salad Annie, got your granny, chomp, chomp, chomp. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a licking on ting, ting.
2 years later, Polk Salad Annie became a big feature of Elvis's live performances when he returned to live performance at the International Hotel in Las Vegas, and that's where this version was recorded on August 10th, 1970 at the International Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh, I'm ready to
I'm ready to jump right into it. Yeah, the original Polk Salad Annie was really good, but Elvis's take on it definitely has me intrigued. So I'm ready to check it out. Terrific. Guys, make sure y'all like the video, hit subscribe. Let's check out Elvis, Polk Salad Annie.
What are you looking at back there? Huh? Some of y'all never been down south too much. I'm gonna tell you a little story so that you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Down there we have a plant that grows out in the woods and the fields.
That's right.
And it looks something like a turnip green. And everybody calls it polk salad.
Polk salad.
Now that's polk salad. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, I used to know a girl lived down there. She'd go out in the evenings and pick her a mess of it, carry it home and cook it for supper. That's about all they had to eat. But they did all right. Down in Louisiana, where the alligators grow so mean, there lived a girl that I swear to the world made the alligators look tame. Polk Salad Annie. You got your granny. Hey. Everybody said it was a shame, cause her mama was working on the chain gang. A mean,
that
vicious, straight razor-toting woman. Lord have mercy. Every day before supper time, she'd go down by the truck patch and pick her a mess of polk salad and carry it home in a toast sack. Polk salad, Annie. Hey, you got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, cause her mama was working on the chain gang. No. You suck a little polk salad.
And the thing about Elvis, he's like not only he's a total.
Sorry, that last move just did me over.
He's a total package. He can sing. He can give you the emotions.
Make your heart beat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and the thing is, like, he at the same time he's a showman. He's gonna get up there. He's gonna play. He's gonna play around with you. He's gonna give you a great show. And even whenever he's just ad-libbing the 1, 2, 3, 4.
I loved how it started. Yeah, because
like even the little things.
We got to see like his character in it, and although we've heard this song before, you couldn't convince me that I had heard it before because it sounds like it's his, right? It still sounds extremely like it's got that southern side to it, but with that flair that only Elvis can bring.
Yep.
And you mentioned the bass player. The bass player is Jerry Scheff. He is a fantastic band at the International Hotel in Las Vegas in 1970. That's Jerry Scheff on bass, Ronnie Tutt, who is amazing on drums, and James Burton, who's considered one of the most legendary guitar players of all time on guitar. And something really remarkable about this performance, which you've already noticed, and I'll point out for you to notice as we go forward, Elvis is moving in a way that's just not only extraordinary, but he is conducting the band with his body. They're taking band is taking their cues off of what he is doing with his body. And think how unusual that is. They're watching everything he's doing and they're picking up from him. His butt is the conductor. And how amazing is that?
I didn't notice it. I was just talking about those moves. I was like, it's so cool. They're so in with the rhythm. Like it just commands attention. It's not necessarily a dance move, but he makes it look like it is. And then you saying that he's conducting the band, I'm looking back at those moments where he's hitting those moves. Yeah.
That's right. Especially the bass player and the drummer, Ronnie Tutt and Jerry Scheff, are looking at Elvis and letting him direct where the energy is going and where it's rising and falling, and that's amazing.
He's the nucleus.
That is so cool. Let's get back. We'll finish this off. It's so fun to see Elvis live. Too.
I know we do. I think we've done way too many audio tracks for Elvis to be the performer that he is. Honestly,
no doubt. Let's get back.
Her daddy was lazy and no count. Claimed he had a bad back. All her brothers were fit for stealing watermelons out of my truck patch. Polk Salad Annie, you got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, cause her mama was a working on the chain gang.
Hey. That's a smooth dude right there.
Yeah.
Sock a little
Yeah.
Okay, Elvis.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
He just.
You're right, you're right. There you go. Simple little Polk Salad Annie. No one need me a mess. Sock a little. No one need me a mess.
The hips.
Sock a little. Sock a little.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was amazing. It reminded me of the first. It reminded me of the first time. Remember, because we love Tom Jones. Remember the first time that
The performance that we did.
that we seen Tom Jones.
Tom Jones don't have that hip work. I mean,
No,
he can command a stage. If Tim wouldn't have pointed out the fact that he was controlling, orchestrating the band with his movements, I would have been so lost on the movements, but then kind of seeing him completely let loose when everything turned into that big, bold, beautiful, boisterous sound, and he was just going crazy on stage was so fun to watch.
And what did you say?
No, you'll find it interesting that Elvis was a fan and influenced by Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Tom Jones was playing in Vegas about a year before Elvis returned to his live performing. Remember, Elvis didn't perform live between 1960 and 1969. And a little while before Elvis returned to the stage, he went to Las Vegas to see Tom Jones, and he saw what Tom Jones was doing in the audience.
I felt it.
And I think it's one of these things that gave Elvis the courage to come back because he wanted to reclaim his throne. He said, look at these people who've been influenced by me, like Tom Jones. Well, let me show them how it is done. And I'll say this about that performance in general, and specifically in Elvis in general. It is such a gift and so rare to see a singer perform a song and see them be singing it and moving with it as if they were experiencing it for the very first time. Yeah. And I've seen that very rarely. I've seen that in Bob Dylan. I've seen that in Frank Sinatra. And you see it too with Elvis Presley. That song, it's as if he is making it up on the spot, experiencing it for the first time. What an amazing thing.
No, and I'm glad you said it because it did seem like he was kind of making it up on the spot right there. That was so much fun. Thank you for coming with us and diving into some Elvis today. I can't wait for the future videos that we're going to be kind of hanging out together, listening to again. But guys, as we always send you out of here every single day, we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you. And remember, every day that you guys wake up, it is truly a blessing and that you are blessed. And for your new family members, to hit that subscribe button down below. We welcome y'all to the RSR family and hope you enjoy your time here with us and these amazing creators and friends like Mr. Tim Sommer here. But at the end of the day, we all have the same goal. Let them know.
All right, y'all, as a collective, we can spread so much light and love by going out in this world, putting our best foot forward. And if we can, let's just try to make somebody smile.
We love y'all. Till next time. See you guys later.
Polk Salad Annie, you got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, cause her mama was a working on a chain gang.